Today we are going to do a really simple, easy, cute half-up hairstyle that's perfect for your thin, fine hair. So for today's video, we are going to use a bobby pin and a couple of these little tiny clear hair elastics. So really quick about the clear hair elastics, because every time I use them, I get comments of people saying, don't use those will break your hair, or asking, are they going to break my hair if I use them? And the simple answer is no, they're not going to break your hair if you use them. As long as you aren't putting your hair up with one of these in the same spot every single day, and that when you do use them, you're very careful not to create a bunch of tangles, not to cause a bunch of the hair to get tangled in so that you rip it out. When you're done, you either take it out carefully or snip it out with a pony pick, or use some heat to snap it so that you're not ripping your hair out. As long as these are used carefully, sparingly, and properly, they won't automatically wreck your hair. Putting one in is not automatically going to break your hair. The breakage comes from pulling, ripping, and tension. So I suggest not tying them any tighter than is necessary to have them hold effectively. Just because you can tie it around your hair 4 times doesn't necessarily mean you have to. If 2 times is enough to get your hair to hold, then that's all you should do. It's the excessive tension and then pulling and ripping them out that causes breakage. And then using the same style day after day after day could cause some repetitive use breakage. But for a once in a while style, using these is absolutely okay. All right, so for this style, I am going to do a center part. I'm just gonna part my hair a little more in the center. My hair loves to be parted off center. There we go. Make sure it's brushed out really well. You can see that my hair doesn't really have any volumizing product in it today, and this is how flat we are without volumizing products. So if you've ever wondered if the volumizing products work, they definitely do. So we're gonna take sort of like my bang section out, pull that forward, and we're not gonna use that right now. I'm just gonna stick a bobby pin over it. Oops, missed my hair. Just to hold it out of the way. And then we're gonna take this little bit of hair right behind. Okay, like this. Brush that up. And we're gonna make a ponytail with one of our little hair ties. So I'm gonna tie the ponytail, and I'm leaving a little bit of looseness here so that I can easily create a hole to pull my ponytail through. We don't wanna pull it tight, because then we're gonna have to slide the hair tie up to make that space, and that can cause some pulling and ripping on the hair. So I'd rather just start with it loose. Make a nice wide opening, and when you are about to pull it through, you really want to make sure there's no hairs crisscrossing over this space. If there is, that's when you're going to try to push it through and you're going to be met with resistance. It's because there's hair in the way. So make sure the opening is nice and wide, and now we can gently pull down. And the hair will probably flop forward. That's fine. We're going to fix that after. All right, so now we're going to take our 2 pieces here. Let's get our little ponytail all in one section as opposed to having it split. And now we're gonna split this front piece with our center part there. Put the ponytail in the middle. These pieces, I'm gonna brush them again so that we don't get lumps and bumps and funny bits, are gonna come back. Use our hair tie to tie them behind this here. Now, I'm not sure. I want to see. Yep. Yes, I am still center parted. Just double checking that my part was in fact centered. There's nothing worse than kind of getting to the end of your style and then realizing something a few steps back wasn't where you wanted it, and now the only solution is to either leave it that way or undo the last few steps, which can be really frustrating. All right, so I'm going to tie this we're not gonna pull it tight. We're gonna kind of keep the hair tie back behind the first ponytail, leaving lots of space here because we want this to be able to come back. So we're gonna pull him tight again, but to stop it from flopping forward constantly, we're gonna take our bobby pin, we're gonna push it into the hair tie, flip it, and push it forward. And that is going to keep our ponytail sitting nicely for us without flopping forward constantly. Now, the one last thing you can do, this is optional, but I like to do it, is to add a tiny bit of teasing to this little teeny tiny ponytail we've created, just so it looks a little bit more full and not like a little blob of hair. Always brushing out that teasing on the surface to smooth it. Unless you like that messy tease look, I mean, you can leave it. All right, and there we go. Super easy, super fast, looks really pretty, perfect for fine hair. I love this for thinner fine hair because you're really only taking the hair on the very crown and top of your head to make the half up look. So therefore you're left with a lot more hair down still, which doesn't take away a ton of the density of your hair. Sometimes half up styles can take a lot of our hair away, leaving our hair looking really thin that's left down, so we feel like we can't wear those styles. So ones like this that are really only using the hair at the top of our head works super, super well for thin, fine hair. So there we go. I hope that gives you another fun hairstyle to try in your thinner fine hair. And if you've ever struggled with these little pull through ponytail styles, I hope the little bobby pin hack helps. Remember, we stick it in one way, flip it, and push it forward, and it's that tension that helps to hold it in place and stop it from flopping forward and sitting in your face all day. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Like and subscribe if you're not already following my channel to help my channel grow. I will see you in the next video. Bye.